Hello, my name is Jamila McMallow, and I'm a mindset coach for women executives and entrepreneurs. And I'm so excited to talk to you about this topic today. It's becoming the woman who has it all, right? So, what do I mean by that? So, you might define having it all as, the wonderful husband, the kids, the house, the job or career, the spirituality, the financial, all of the things, right? Because the truth is we've kind of been conditioned that if you have something in one hand, then you're going to lose, excuse me, something in the other hand, right? It's like you're just constantly playing this juggling act. So, what you really have to understand is that when it comes to time, absolutely, we do have a finite amount of time. Prioritization is the way that we manage our time, right? We focus on the things that are most important to us. But our belief system about what we're allowed to have and about what we're allowed to succeed at, whether it be one thing, two things, 12 things, whatever, is something that can be changed. So essentially, when you decide that you are the type of woman that has XYZ, then you will have it. When you become the type of woman that decides you're not going to live in a house with raggedy furniture, then guess what happens to your furniture? It gets donated and you buy new furniture. When you decide that you're the type of woman that does not drive a car that's not reliable, then you will get rid of that thing, that hoopty, and get a lease or buy something that you can count on with a warranty. When you decide who you are going to become, the person that has what you want, then you will have it. It doesn't work in the reverse. If you are not the person that has, if you're not being the person that has what you want, you're not going to have it. You got to be ready for it. You've got to be prepared to receive it, right? So it's more about, it's not about checking off boxes. It's about who you are being, okay? Who you are being as a person. For example, if you're single and you want to be married, are you being the type of woman that has happy, healthy relationships with men? Have you done your healing work? Have you identified the behaviors that you need to change? Have you done your work on yourself to become the type of woman that is going to succeed in a happy, healthy relationship with a good man? If you're a business owner and you want to have a steady, increase in your income, consistent and steady, have you stepped into becoming the type of woman business owner who is consistent in her sales and marketing? Or are you all over the place? Do you start and stop? Do you overthink? Do you try to do a million things at once rather than just focusing on doing one thing really, really well? And then eventually moving on to something else when that really becomes sustained, have a strong, firm foundation in your business. And the same thing if you want to lose weight. Have you become the type of woman that eats healthy and loves to work out? Have you become her? Because the reason why we struggle is because we go back and forth, we shift. We have not fully become that person. We have not fully embraced it. And that's a problem. Now, I have some notes here because I didn't want to miss anything. So I want you to understand that whatever result you are desiring cannot be created by the person who does not directly have it. I'm going to read that again. Whatever result you are desiring, it cannot be created by the person who does not already have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So you have to become the person first. and then you will have it. You have to see the vision in your mind of what you want XYZ to look like, and then you will begin to move in that direction and it will begin to happen. It's funny, we do it all the time in small things. We decide, oh, I want that, right? We see something we want, and the next thing you know, we have it because we're focused on it. We've seen it, we know what we want, excuse me, and we start taking steps towards it. It works the same way with anything in our life. So the only reason why you don't have what you want is because you haven't become the person who has it, and you haven't gotten clear on your vision of what it looks like. How it unfolds, you cannot control. But you got to know where you're going. You got to see, right? If you're in the car and you don't have a destination, you're not going nowhere. You're just driving around in circles, wasting gas. Some of us are doing that with our lives, aren't we? Some of us are doing that with our businesses, aren't we? Some of us are doing that with our relationships, aren't we? We need to get some vision. Need to get clear on that vision. Yes. And one of the things that can cloud our vision, in fact, it's not one of the things, it is the thing that clouds our vision, is our belief system, which is rooted in our childhood trauma, which is rooted in the conditioning and the messaging that we received as little girls about who we're allowed to be, what we're allowed to have, what our life is allowed to, what it's supposed to look like. And even when we step out there, right? Because my clients are the women who are type A, go-getters, trailblazers, leaders, the ones who are doing the thing, driven, ambitious, all those things. They're not the ones sitting on the sidelines. They're the ones that everybody else leans on, looks to as being that strong person. That's who my clients are, okay? And so my point is that even with that way of being, they're only able to get so far. You're only able to get so far until you meet your upper limits. And those upper limits, like I said, are those that childhood trauma, those limiting beliefs, the messaging, the conditioning, your culture, your community, your family, all those things that are telling you, nope, you're not allowed to have that. Nope, you're not allowed to do that. You're a bad person if you do that. You're a bad person if you have that. No, 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 no. And it's simply things that were repeated to you over and over again that you accepted as true, because when we're children, we're wide open. We accept everything that is, presented to us. We just accept it as truth. We accept it as fact. But now you're an adult. And so you have an obligation and a responsibility to decide what it is that you're going to believe to be true and possible for you and your life going forward. And you can do that. I help my clients do this all the time to heal the childhood trauma that is directly linked to blocking or clouding their ability to see their big vision, their ability to see them having success in a relationship with a man, their ability to see their success financially in their business, their ability to implement and be consistent in their business, their ability to have a close personal relationship with God, all those things that they feel like they can't have, that there's something blocking them. Well, it is. And it's simply the belief system. It's simply the programming. And it absolutely can be changed. Like I said, I do it all the time with my clients. And so I want to encourage you that if you are ready to become the woman who has it all, if you are ready to embody, to become the version of you that has the things that you desire. And it doesn't have to be a bunch of material things. It could just simply be you want to be at peace with yourself and happy. You want mental freeness. You want to stop being the kind of woman that overthinks and gets stuck in indecision. You want to be the kind of woman that stops driving your husband crazy or whatever. You want to be the kind of woman that is a calm, patient mother. Whatever it is that you want for yourself, whoever it is that you want to become, you can. You absolutely can. So if you want that, and if you're ready for it, then I invite you to message me and let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. All right. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.